Welcome back, race fans, to the Drive-Thru Sim Series, round 2 of the Chase-Offs. If you thought Daytona wasn't chaotic enough for these drivers hunting for a championship, oh baby, are you in for a treat today, because we are here at the Paperclip Martinsville Raceway for some bump and shoving short track racing, and it's gonna be an interesting show. Joining me in the booth is Jacob Pitts.
You're having a rough day, aren't you?
The speaking is hard, all right?
Well, yeah, now you know how I feel.
Thanks to those of you who came and hung out in the Amateur League race just an hour ago from wonderful Saskatoon, where Pantallica took victory. Here he is yet again, but this time he's trying to make his way into the main event. So, as usual in the Sim series, well, not usual, whenever it's not a super speedway, okay? Look, we're going to have a 10-minute pre-qualifying session, and the top 6 of these 12 uncharted cars are going to make it into the main qualifying session and have a chance. Not have a chance, they're going to race. The top 6 are going to race, the bottom 6 are going to go home early, tears, fanfare, whatever. But it's going to be close. You know, at a track where there's you're really going to want some clean air. There's some tracks where pre-qualifying, it's helpful to be behind someone, get a little bit of draft, but around here, it's all about hitting your marks, not getting caught in anyone's dirty air, and just setting a decent lap. So far...
Why are we hitting marks? What did marks do to us?
Oh my god. I regret everything. Sabretooth, top of the board, 20.893, ahead of Nitro, XP, David Don, and then it's that... What? It's the wrong guy in the one. It's supposed to be Preston. Pretend the name's different.
Oh, wait.
Don't worry about it.
Something's screwed up.
What?
Do I need to refresh?
I sent you a link to the new thing. You're on the SSAL version, you dingus.
Oh, oops.
But yeah, that's not that 2003 guy in the one.
Yeah.
That's Chairperson Plays YT. He was in the car last week. I definitely updated the ticker. Don't worry.
I did not realize that there was a difference between the two. Like, it's because the IPs were the same, so I just wondered. So, whoops.
But yes, I'll change the name for the one before we get to the real qualifying session. If he even makes it in. If not, whatever. It's still Preston behind the wheel, okay? That's what matters. Nitro XP, top of the board, 20.607.
Just an identity crisis.
A little bit. Boy, Power Sports sitting first and fourth right now. Nitro with a 20.607. He's at the top of the board. Preston's in second. David Don's in fourth with a 20.777. Never mind, he just got bumped down to fifth because Emmett Lashbrook is fourth. Sabretooth is third in the 66. The car that last week got its very first finish in the Sim Series. After 14 either DNQs or DNFs, the 66 did finish the race last week at Daytona. And he's looking to at least start another
Daytona,
one.
too.
Yeah,
so ridiculous.
Identity theft is not a joke, Jim. Thanks to everyone hanging out in the chat, both on the Twitch side and on the YouTube side. We do appreciate it. We've got 5 minutes left in this pre-qualifying session. Then we're going to get the main qualifying underway, and it's going to be chaotic. 42 cars all trying to set lap times on a half-mile track is just going to be a mess. There's no way around it. Jan's at top of the board, 20.522. As expected. I mean, he's one of the strongest drivers in this Uncharted group. Him and the 08.
But he still missed some races.
He missed a couple.
Yeah.
But he's still
on
track.
He had a stretch. He had a stretch in the middle of the season that was just awful, which really kept him from the chase-offs.
He's on track to get a charter next season, though, with this new charter system where if an Uncharted car does really well and a chartered car does really terribly, they'll swap places. So he's going to get a charter.
Awesome.
I think no matter
what. So
what.
basically, he's going to get a no quarter motorsport charter.
Yeah, because the 84 is probably going to lose it because, you know, Austin Ripp's driving that car, and that's been terrible. The 00 has been terrible all season.
The 39 has been terrible.
39's there as well. The 42 of Julio Cesar also not looking good.
Yeah.
Oh, and the 11 between Goki and David Alvarez. That car.
David,
Yeah, that's been
junk.
yeah, every week.
I think that's the appropriate word. Is junk.
You got both of the mechanized racing cars running line astern. They're sitting second and third right now. Good run from them. VGO3's in second. Emmett Lashbrook is in third. Lashbrook is one of those cars where if he does better than the 84 in points, he could steal a charter as well. But it's going to take a... Pretty much he has to qualify in all of these last few races. So far, he's doing what he needs. Meanwhile, sitting on the bubble but making it in so far, Pantallica in the 46, fresh off of a win up north in Saskatoon. Drove the 78 to victory in the Amateur League. Now he's up in a 4th place with a 20.594, and those tires are done. He's coming to the pits for a fresh a fresh 4 quad of tires. 3 minutes left in the session. Kamikaze Games in the teammate PTM car. He's in 9th place.
That's all I can say. Just, wow. I think you need a week off.
Oh boy.
I'll do the broadcast below. Don't worry.
Yeah, you want to run the show?
I don't know about that.
I'm doing a lot here, all right? Orioles in the 24 this week. Oh boy. Carnation Motorsports is sitting last and second to last. Both of those drivers in the 20.7s. Meanwhile, at the front, you know, Janza's running 20.4s. 3/10 at a track this short is a lot. You know, it looks like Mechanized Racing is going to do the switch. They're going to try and get Emmett Lashbrook out front. Maybe see if he can set some decent laps there, but right now, actually, they're probably slowing themselves down going too wide like that. Either way, I think they're both pretty safe to make it in. A little visual, I guess. You can see the outside line actually has some decent runs here, especially out of the corners. Could be useful in the race. It's looking way more equal than Why Not Group in the previous SSAL race. The outside is useful. You can do things there. Who'd have thought? Nitro XP sitting on the bubble in 6th place. Terry Preston plays YT in the 1 on the outside, looking in. So is Sabretooth. John Jones in the 43 has been decidedly mediocre in this session as well. He's in 9th. David Don jumped up to 3rd with a 20.550 as we're approaching on the final minute here in pre-qualifying. And Mechanized Racing is still running side by side. Oh, and Pan's getting out of the pits right in front of them. Geez, well that's going to sort them out, isn't it? Pantallica's got some fresh tires on. He's sitting in 5th place, so getting a little bit dangerous there. He'll have to string together a good lap, but he's deep in traffic right now. Janza still at the top of the board at a 20.453. Cracking lap. Then it's VGO3, David Don, Emma Lashbrook, Pantallica, and Nitro XP looking to make it into the main qualifying event. Still Carnation Motorsports sitting last and second to last. Pan's still stuck on the outside, but I think he's going to make it in. I don't know if anyone on the outside has fresh enough tires to get a good lap in. Remember, as the time expires, drivers will be able to finish their final lap and have it count. But Pan is deep in traffic. All of these guys, just a train.
Yeah.
And that can't be particularly fast
make it
here.
right now, so he's close, but right now he's in.
Time ends. Lap completed. Not quick, but he's still in.
Yeah, got a gaggle of cars behind him, but not enough to bump him.
So, pre-qualifying complete. The top 6 will make it in. Janza, VGO3, David Dunn, Emmett Lashbrook, Pantallica, and Nitro XP. John Jones set a quick lap at the end, but wasn't enough to break it into the top 6. So both of the Powersport racing cars, both of the mechanized racing cars, and then the 46 and the 47.
Good grief.
So, good run by them.
But the one doesn't make it, so Ripp. Yeah, Pan's on a roll. Pan won a race, and now he's actually going to drive in a real race.
PTM's had a good second half of the season turnaround here.
Yeah, really. They had both cars make a race once, just that one time.
All right, so Jans is in. VGO3 is in. David Dawn is in. Emmett Lashbrook as well. Pantallica. Who'd have thought?
Not me, that's for sure.
Has Pan made a start this season?
I don't know. It's actually a good point. Oh, yeah, he has, apparently. Allegedly.
Allegedly. I don't know. I can't find.
We didn't fact check that one. But...
Well, I'm trying to fact check it. I don't know what the hell. Oh, yeah, he's 46D. Yes, he has made a start. Nitro XP. Hey? Did I?
Did you oopsie poopsie?
Oh no, it's fine. It's only 40 cars. Hold on, Luke is in, Carter's in. There's 34 chartered. I brought 6 more cars in. That brings our total to 40. I'm fine with that. It's Martinsville. We're only gonna do 40 cars, whatever. I'm not gonna add more people in now. Alright. Good God.
Click, 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 click.
125 laps. But before that, we've got to set the order. 10 minutes of qualifying, lap times, set the grid. Oh, baby. It's going to be busy. Here come all the cars jumping out on track. Pure's going to be the first one to actually try and make some laps here in the 61. I mean, you might as well do it. It's a clean track.
Yeah. Might be their best chance to get a decent lap out.
If there's no one coming out of the pits as he comes out of turn 2 here. So Pure's sitting 3rd in points right now. If he gets a good run today, could definitely be looking at championship 4 material. Oh, but here comes DNP. I knew it was going to happen.
Just
it had to.
Sent it. Oof.
Chase-off competitors, they're battling for track position right now just to get qualifying laps out. And an empty track. The best opportunity to set in clean lap times, and they're busy running side by side.
Side by side.
DNP needs some good finishes right the heck now. He's 15th in points. One of the lowest chase-off drivers. In fact, the lowest besides the 92 of Ryan Johnston. And if he doesn't do well over this next stretch of races, he's out. There's no way he can fight for the championship. So just a quick reminder here for the... Oh my god. Hi, Ben. 3 wide into turn 3. This could result in... Oh, boy.
Just gonna send it.
The Chase-Offs, Daytona, Martinsville, Roval, Texas, Michigan. Those 5 races, the top 4 in points of the Chase-Off drivers are going to all be tied when they go into Homestead, and they're going to fight it out. There's no winning, you're in. None of that stuff. You just have to do better than the others. Simple as that. So far, at the top of the standings, the 53 of Richard Herman. Then it's Hello IMU, Pure, and Carter Friesen, who came from an uncharted ride and just was so consistent, too. I mean, he won a race, but he was also consistently up there. So a great run by him. You know, I think it's the first time this has ever happened. Looking at owners' points alone, like not counting winning your ins, not counting chase-off stuff, Carter Friesen is in 15th place in an uncharted car that has had to pre-qualify every single week. He only missed 2 races. He's still in the top 15 in points, having missed 2 races. That 33 has been stupidly fast. I don't know if I've ever seen anything quite like that. Anyways, qualifying results coming on the top of your screen here. Brad Flynn with a 20 point... Never mind, DNP with a 20.549 at the top.
Don't you love how fast things could change? I love it.
DNP, Pure, then it's Flynn, Deitch, KHP, DS Gaming, Hello MU, then it's Ryan Johnston, Priya McShane, and VGO3 sitting in 10th place right now. Once again, these drivers just looking for some space. But it looks like they're doing okay for now. VGO3's getting some new tires on, but the rest of the field seems to be decently well spread out, although it's getting a little bit busy here on the backstretch. The Asteroid Strike trying to get past Austin Ripp. Jake 24, top of the board with a 20.535. Then it's DNP, Pure, Brad Flynn, KHP. David Dawn in 6th, now 7th. Are you kidding me?
What?
So, that's the fastest I think
That's
that
a
34 has
bunch of
ever been. Chase the Coyotes coming in for some new tires. Looks like the 53 is as well. Well, he went quick, but now he's getting passed by the second place lap time, DNP 10. And then Pure, who's 4th on the board, is right behind as well. Mark Silas jumps up to 6th place with a 20.6. Julio Caesar is in 7th. That's impressive.
Seriously? My goodness.
At the bottom of the standings is Asteroid, and I think he's done every single lap beside someone. As he's, oh boy, just deep in traffic, can't get a decent lap in. Herman, Chase, they're all down there as well. Nitro XP in the 52, he's in 37th. Hi, Nort. Oh, you know what? I did biff it. I did biff it. Oh no.
Uh-oh. What'd you do?
Oh no.
Oh. Wait. Isn't Asteroid Strike in the...
No, we need one more car.
Oh?
The 48 is in this.
48?
Oopsies. We're gonna... We're gonna be right back. Yeah, the 48
Who the
is
hell
in this.
drives the... Who the hell
Dicek.
drives the 48?
He's making one of his rookie starts here.
Oh.
In the Reese car. It looks great. That's why I'm including it.
Oh.
So there are 41 cars. And we're gonna quickly jump 5 minutes through qualifying. That's an oopsie whoopsie, everybody. We have those here.
Oopsie whoopsie counter 1.
A big ol' whoopsie whoopsie right there. Is there anyone else that I forgot, by the way? Let me know.
Going once, going twice.
Alright. Why are we here? We should be in the practice.
I don't know why. Where are we, Bill?
Alright. Picking up where we left off. 6 minutes left in the session. One incarnation's at the top of the board now. Who'd have thought? Oh no, David Dawn's not going to do well anymore.
I'm really heartbroken about that.
He's in 35th. Oh no. Did you forget to add the 41st car? Oh, I think I did. Alright, cool. Psych!
My God.
I'm just keeping you on your toes, friends. 6 minutes left in the session. Let's take a look at the standings.
You're just making sure we're paying attention, right?
Ryan Johnston to the top of the board. Asteroid Strike, then it's Herb, and then it's Deitch up to 4th now. What?
Wait, Pan has a point. Where's David?
David who?
Where's the 11 car? Alvarez. The 11. He's not here. And there's...
Wait.
He's not here.
Oh, that's who the 42nd car is. All right, cool.
Oh my god!
Chat, we solved the... I knew when there's 40, something was up. I was like, something ain't right. What the hell is he running this week? What the hell is he running this week? I'll put him in the code car. It looks cool. Yeah, you run code. I know what I'm doing.
So,
right, chat,
fourth time's the charm.
Oopsie whoopsie, that's 4 oopsie whoopsie. Alright, 6 minutes left to qualifying. Who gave me bits for that? Nort, what the hell paid me for that? Brian Johnson, top of the board.
David Dawn. This is David Dawn third. What the hell are you looking at?
We've gone back to the first universe. Nort, thanks for the
He's in
biddies.
11th for me.
Ryan
Oh, now he's
Johnston
in third. Okay.
at the top of the board. Savage Toy Show in second. Then it's KHP, David Don, Richard Herman, McSpook Boy, Trace Ryder 7th.
This okay. Well, Savage just ruined that. So.
Dysick 5th. Hey, that 48's damn quick. Oh, I didn't add the 42nd car. Hold on, I didn't add the 42nd car.
Oh my god! How do you know? That's 5. That's 5.
Oopsie whoopsie.
Thank God we're not doing 200 laps.
All right,
Holy
6 minutes left in qualifying. David Alvarez, top of the board.
Make it 4 minutes left, or 2, or something.
I'm just trying to pick up where we left off.
The clown reel has turned the
no.
clown reel master into the clown. Like
David Alvarez, 20.616, 1,000th of a second ahead of Luke Rainey. Pantallica third.
What?
Dennis Asteroid
Okay, we
Strike,
need to
Janza,
restart. This is
KHB, Emmett
allowed.
Lashbrook, Crispy Fried Racer, Rusty Broussard on his birthday just jumped up to third.
Happy birthday, Rusty Broussard!
20 years old.
Yeah, that's accurate.
It actually is. He's 20.
Really?
Yeah, he is. Julio Caesar,
Oh.
top of the board. This is the craziest timeline. What the heck?
Well, actually, it's not that crazy.
Herman just beat him.
Rolo's in 40th and Mac is in 41st. So
Well, at least
it's,
there is
it's
some-
pretty accurate. Yeah. And then there's like Carnation, who's mediocre at best. So
Herman to the top of the board. Your points leader, looking to try and secure himself basically in the final 4. So Herman, Caesar, Alvarez, Rainey, Broussard, Reed, Johnston, Spook Boy, Asteroid, Pantallica down to 10th. Make that 11th as Michael Deitch jumps up into the top 5. So still some fast laps being set with 4 minutes left in the one true qualifying session. Savage Toy Show to the top, 20.431. And Janza in second, also at a 20.4, but a 492. That 60 set a hell of a lap. They threw some new tires on it, and that thing's flying.
Jan's a P2. Julio, 4.
Do we have everyone roll call? Rusty Broussard, top of the board, 20.391.
Jeez.
These guys are flying.
Flying Ryan, except nobody's named Ryan.
Wow, dude. We've got the 2 Power Sport Uncharted entries holding each other up. But Rusty Broussard, 20.391. I don't think I've ever seen a lap like that around here.
Seriously.
I can't even find him on track. Where the hell is he? Oh, it's getting real busy into turn 1 now. Jeez.
Oh, God.
The 25 and the 42 teammates once again running side by side, making a bit of a roadblock for the 2, the 91, the 98, and the 47. Michael Deitch up to 4th. Fireball up to 7th. These guys are still setting cracking laps. I still haven't found the 55, by the way. I've been looking for him for a number. Oh, there he is.
Jeez.
Less than 3 minutes left in the qualifying session. Still a lot of shaking about going on in the standings. As DS is going to come out of the pits and try and set a decent lap here. Mark Silas at the bottom, 42nd. David Don, 41st. Austin Ripp, 40th. Dysick, 39th. Hunter B's down there as well. Not good for him. Hunter B needs a good run here.
Yeah.
He's 14th. Led the point standings through a lot of the regular season, but hasn't had a great start to the Chaseoffs with a wreck last week. 35th is not where you want to be.
Nope.
Especially at a track, you know, with racing as tight as this. It's going to be hard to, you know, claw your way up the field, unless, of course, we get a lot of cautions. Oh, Savage just put himself in the wall out of turn 2.
Didn't you say to ignore that?
I said when they're sliding against the wall, not when they just run wide like that. Also, I wouldn't tell Jacob to ignore anything. No way.
Huh? What?
He just got loose and just drove it into the wall. And obviously they're going to come in the pits and try and figure that out. But the right side of that car is pretty well pancaked. Should be repairable for the race at least.
Mike Joy put it best. Pancaked ammonium.
So we got a lot of cars in the pits taking tires. The 91, the 47, the 11, the 82, the 12, the 60 is... I think they're still repairing that car. And DS is coming in again. With a minute 24, I guess this is their last chance to throw some tires on and try and set a quick lap. Rusty Broussard, still provisional pole on top of the board with a 20.391. No one else has been in the threes. He's like half a tenth faster than the next best car. But working through some traffic now, these will not be fast laps. Mark Silas is away from 42nd, but he's up to only 38th. Never mind, he just jumped way up the board. Third place. Mark Silas, third place. He was sitting down in 42nd just a few minutes ago, and that 22 has some fresh tires, and he's flying. 20.483. But of course, now he's got traffic in the way. As time runs out here in the one true qualifying session, drivers will be able to complete their final laps here. CHGaming is in 39th. Hello IMU is in 40th. Not looking good for them at all. Two chase-off contenders that need to do well. Hello is sitting second in points. DS is sitting 13th. And starting at the back is not the best strategy in Martinsville, I'll tell you that much. And Hello's pulling into the pits. They're calling it quits. The car's just not under him this qualifying session.
Yeah.
Thanks for the wonderful input, Jacob. All right, session comes to an end.
The what now? Huh? I was totally paying attention.
Here are your qualifying results. Rusty Broussard is going to start on pole on his birthday. That's pretty darn cool. I don't know if anyone's ever done that before. And we're going to quickly fake a qualifying session. Then we're going to take a few minutes to get everyone up in order. Chat amongst yourselves. Or amongst your Jacob.
Uh-huh. So, yeah. Hi, chat. What's up? Rigged? What are you talking about, rigged? Huh?
Wait, what? Who's rigging things? What's rigged? What?
Apparently you. I don't know.
I mean, I failed to rig it 5 times, I'll tell you that much. Alright, setting the order now. Rusty Broussard is on pole. I'm not going to hear about the end of this one for a little while. That was rough. Maybe I do need to take a week off.
Mm.
Maybe I'll cancel the damn show if you don't shut up about it.
Wow. Okay. I guess you could do that. Seems a little extreme, but all right.
Anderson Reed asks, what's the over-under on cautions? He says over 4, under 12. That's a pretty wide margin.
Just a bit, yeah.
I feel like it'll definitely be... I don't know. I feel like it's more likely we'll have less than 4. It's more likely than we'll have more than 12. But hey, that's just me. What do I know?
If we have 12 cautions, Christ.
What's the record? What was the Bristol number? Someone have that written down? Chat? Anyone know?
Too many?
That's fair. I mean, you're not wrong.
11? Maybe. I don't know.
It was more than that.
15? Was that it?
No one knows. When is the core league going to be taking more drivers? In the off season. We'll have a thing. Don't worry. We're planning ahead. There's going to be something in the off season to bring new creators in, and it's going to be fun.
Is the core staying with trash?
Well, okay. The problem is we can't do iRacing because, like, who the hell's going to buy a wheel for iRacing apart from, like, the hardcore sim guys? And what the hell else are we going to do?
I mean,
Breakfast?
NR exists, and we have the ticker, so it's not like
it's true.
It's not like the broadcast would be awful.
But once again, that's only going to be like the hardcore sim kids.
Okay, compromise. Here? We take core, we take knockos, we combine them, we get core knockos. I don't know.
Core knockos.
What the hell do you want from me?
Corn on the cobcos.
There you go. Corn on the cob coast. I like it.
What? Hold on. Rusty, Savage, Mark Silas, Janza, Michael Deitch, Richard Herman, Julio Caesar,
Corn tacos. There it is.
Corn tacos. That's pretty good. Chase, David, Rainey, Cody. Corn tacos.
Hey, I'm not whining. I'm wheezing. There's a difference.
Oh my god. The problem is...
like, Sloppy Joe versus David Alvarez for the championship. Done. Keyboard Warrior versus
Esports well, David doesn't actually make content, so he wouldn't be invited.
But Knockos. So if we combine the two, boom, there we go.
No.
He was in Knockos, wasn't he? Yeah.
Oh, you can race in Knockos. Can you race in corn tacos? I don't know. Maybe.
Or we just combine them but have them separate.
Well, combine them but do everything other than combining them.
No. What I'm saying is you put them all under one umbrella and you make up some sort of thing. I don't know.
Really just
like here. Some sort of series or whatever, and then you would have like Knockos, which would be on an R, and then Core, which would be whatever.
So how are they together in any way?
They would be under the same umbrella. It'd be like the Xfinity series of the. That makes sense.
No.
Okay, cool.
Because it's two entirely different systems. Right. That's not good. You can't. It's two different.
Oh, we can't do that.
Quick, someone host, or what is it? I think it's like 10 bits. Cause we can't do that. Anyways, we're setting the order here.
We're not renaming the SSAL to Corn Tacos. Come on.
Chat loves corn tacos.
Yeah, really. Apparently we had drive through Sim Series food night.
I'm down.
Yeah.
15, 85, 48, 84. The order is complete. The people are actually properly in the race. The right number of cars is selected. Let's go racing.
Let's go racing, boys.
Appreciate the lurk, King W. I see you. I see you in YouTube. I see the people on Twitch. I appreciate it. You know, we have the best fans at Martinsville. I see you out there. All right. Do a quick old happy hour sim. See who has the fastest practice car. Sure, why not? We're doing things differently this week. It's AFK Master and Rainy. Who would have guessed? All right, let's get this field going. Let's get this race started. Rusty Broussard starting on pole on his birthday. Driver's cars. Let's go to the command. Whatever. I'm not going to try and get closer than that. We've got the ambulance paint scheme on the pace van this week. And this field's going to get their engine started in just a minute here. Let's put on a show.
Start your engine!
Nice service. Be there at the end. It's a long race. We just got to stay in contention. No mistakes. That's the big key. No mistakes today. We get up there. We get in the top 10. We ride. We ride. We ride. That's what we got to do today.
We ride. We ride. We ride.
We ride or die, and there's gonna be a lot of both today.
I don't see anybody dying.
It's Martinsville. Thanks for tuning into the Sim Series on this wonderful Tuesday night. Once again, I'm Drive Through. With me is Jacob Hits, and we have 125 laps on this absolute paperclip with 42 cars fighting for championships, and oh boy, it's gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be something, all right.
Rusty Broussard on his birthday is gonna lead the field into the Geico restart zone, and green flag is out in the air. But for how long? A great start from the 55 and Mark Silas in the 22 as well. That outside line is going to be struggling in the first couple corners, but they should be able to at least get some speed as we go on further into this race. Broussard clear of the field. The 22 and the 60 still battling for second, and there's a wreck already. It's Hunter B in the 77 around in turn 4.
Oh,
get through
Luke
there.
Rainey got a piece
Please,
of it.
guys, get
And
back
made
to the
it.
line. Oh, Priya's around.
Oh, there they go again.
Oh, and they're 4 wide in turn 1. They're going to wreck here.
Yep, they're gonna pack it in.
Oh, get in line, boys. Priya McShane has a ton of damage. That's gonna hurt the championship fight for sure.
Two Chaseoffs drivers get
And
wrecked
everyone's
on the
pitting.
first lap.
Everybody's
God,
pitting.
yeah. Everybody. Feeding time at the zoo. And Priya's destroyed. Holy
Oh,
crap.
there's a mess in the back. We might have to restart this.
What?
They can't get
Not
themselves
after-
sorted out. They're gonna go a lap down because the pace van's coming up. Look at them.
Not after
What is
all the
this?
crap that we've...
What is this? You can't go 4 wide into the pits.
Somebody's gonna hit the tire barrier. Who's gonna do it?
Oh, we might have to redo this.
People are gonna be upside down in their pit box in far wide salute.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if we can have this.
I think we're
Where's
okay.
the pace van's gonna put him a lap down. Look, here it comes.
Well, that's the pace car's problem.
Okay, everyone at the front. Chase has damage. Oh, these are all gonna look like Martinsville cars at the end of this. Don't worry.
Yeah,
Oh, the 34 and the 08 might go a lap down. Here comes the pace van around the outside. They're coming 3 wide out of the pits.
But remember, they're going to be on the bottom coming off pit road. Or
Can
on
the 8 and the 77
inside.
stay on the lead lap?
They have to make sure they don't get stopped by the stop sign. Oh, Luke Rainey's going to go a lap down.
Yep. Rainey went a lap down. So did the 08
That other
and the
car.
34.
Yeah.
Looks like the 8 stayed on the lead lap.
here we
All right,
go.
before we... Oh, my God. Let's figure out what the hell just happened.
Let's get a replay, please.
I knew it'd be fast. I didn't think it would be... Was that lap 1 or lap 2?
No, that was lap 1.
That was lap 1. It was fine until Priya got into it. I think
It
Hunter
was
just
fine
got
until it
dumped.
wasn't.
It was Xander. Xander sticking it in turn 3. That was never going to work. Turns the 77 around, puts his teammate in the wall. He ends up going okay. But behind them, Priya McShane, they're all trying to race to the line. Priya gets put in the wall off
Priya just gets
2
turned.
power sport cars. And gets smacked by her own teammate, the 16. That's what causes the big carnage, and I think beyond that, it was everyone just stacking up, trying to figure out where the hell the pace van's supposed to be and who's supposed to be where. And they actually got it in and out of the pits okay.
Yeah, that wasn't as bad as you anticipated it to be.
This is just the beginning, friends. This is just the
It's
beginning.
a long way to go.
They're always going to stack up in the turns like that, too, by the way. There's nothing I can do about that. We're not getting a redo.
No, we're not redoing. Shut up, Priya.
We're not. There ain't no
Stop being
redo.
biased.
We got most cars in the lead lap. I think the only cars a lap down are the 34 and the 08 and the 2. So not looking good for Rainey, who's sitting 6th in points after a good run last week. But it's Martinsville. We still have a long way to go. Anything can happen.
Yeah, it's true.
And this could get a little bit chaotic because they're all going to pull up on the inside here in a minute. But I think they're still stacking up in the corners, so it's Martinsville. Embrace the jank, embrace the chaos, that's how it goes. Lights are out. Here come the lappers. And this is going to make the start extra chaotic. As they try and make their way to the front of the pacing line. All right. Broussard leads, but he's got lap cars in the bottom. Emmett Lashbrook in the 08, David Don in the 34, Luke Rainey in the 2. See how long we stay green this time. Pace Van in the pits. For lap number 7 of 125, green flag in the air at Martinsville. And already they're going 3 wide into turn 1 as the 34 looks to the inside of the 08. Getting on his corner a little bit.
This is ugly.
Oh, this is going to be bad coming into turn 3. They're still 3 wide. 2 lap cars and the leader. Oh, and that's going to shove Rusty up a little bit. This is not what he wants to see. But the 08 and the 34 are both back on the lead lap, but just barely because Rusty's still trying to hold on to the outside.
Rainey's trying to get there. Rusty's helped because of Rainey being down there. Because that keeps Silas up on the outside still.
Oh, David Don's in the grass, almost going around sideways out of turn 4.
What a
But
save.
they managed to line up okay.
Ticker if you haven't gotten there yet.
Oh, thank you. I mean,
because
you
there are
can
people
see
screaming
what's
it.
going on track. Rusty Broussard still stuck on the outside as Emmett Lashbrook tries to get back on the lead lap. You've got 3 cars on the inside. They're all a lap down. Mark Silas is trying to work his way around the outside. So is Janza.
That was
Emmett
a clinch
Lashbrook
moment. Yeah.
still trying to stay on the lead lap, just barely. Rusty Broussard doesn't want him there. He's pushing on the outside lane, and you can see just how much speed there is there.
Rusty can give this up because he's got a lot of room behind him to fall in line.
Mark Silas is having the exact same battle with David Don that he just finally got in front of the
David
34.
Don lost so much momentum there that he just fell back a lot.
Luke Rainey stuck on the outside. He's also a lap car.
Yep. Yeah, he
This is
got moved
great
to the
race.
outside there by Savage.
I cannot believe David Don didn't spin coming out of turn 4 when they were 3 wide and he was on the grass.
Yeah, that was close.
But it looks like Rusty Broussard... Oh, Lashbrook sends it into turn 1. Once he was finally cleared.
And here comes Silas, and here comes David Don back on the inside.
Rusty keeps clearing him on the straights, but the 08 sends it in the turns. Finally, Rusty gets down there. Mark Silas is now going to try and work the outside of the 08. And get those lap cars filed away. But they're not going to give up just yet. So meanwhile, Rusty's getting into turn 3. The rest of the field, they're entering turn 1. As the 8 and the 77, who just barely stayed on the lead lap through the last caution, they're busy fighting over 38th place. Yeah, 2 chase-off drivers fighting for 38th. As Mark Silas is still stuck on the outside of these lap cars. Oh, and we've got some 3-wide action back in the pack with CodyHGaming, Anderson, Reed, and Pure, but it looks like it all got sorted out down the backstretch. A big send from the 28 into turn 3. I think that's really the danger spot on the track, is drivers sending it in under braking and then not being able to handle themselves going 3 wide through the corners. '22 still can't quite get clear of the 08, and Rusty Broussard is driving away. Rusty, who's come so close to winning in the Sim Series so many times, hasn't been able to do it. I'm probably speaking too early. I know he's got a 1.5 second lead, but this is
I was gonna say,
Martinsville, and we got a
We're
long
only
way
on
to go.
lap 16.
Either way, he wants a win. He's hungry for a win. He's come so close so many times. And he would love to make it happen on his birthday. So Silas clear of the lap traffic will be able to keep an eye on the gap between himself and the 55. But Broussard is flying right now. Meanwhile, behind the lap traffic, Savage Toy Show in 3rd place. Then it's Janza and Michael Deitch fighting over 4th, with Herman close by as well. Still side by side. We're seeing that these lines are actually pretty even around Martinsville. These guys can battle for laps and laps on end. And it looks like the outside's actually a little bit quicker right now. As Deitch can pull away on the straights, but then in the corners, the 47's right there again.
Yeah.
And that's just the reality of this short track racing. And it just sort of comes down to who makes a mistake first. Still side by side.
And I mean, 9 times out of 10, the car on the inside is going to get the spot. Typically. Not all the time. But more often than not.
Deitch is doing a damn good job on the outside, though, holding them off. They're starting to hold up some traffic because the 53 and the 42 are there. And you can see Savage Toy Show pulling away from this fight. But all this over 4th place. Every time it looks like Jans is getting that head, 57 just gets such a great run on the straights. This is fantastic racing, really.
Yeah, I love to see it.
And some beautiful cars, too. Oh, we got a caution. Caution. Oh, Crispy Fried Racer. The 91's destroyed. Yellow flag is out. It was bound to happen. And why is Trace Ryder getting put in the wall by the leader? What?
Oh!
Huh?
Oh, and Mark ran into the back of him.
77's pitting. I think too early. Mark's got damage.
Yeah, Mark got into the back of into the back of Rusty.
See what happened to Chris here to bring out the yellow. Oh, it was 2 no quarter motorsport cars.
So Trace was involved in this one.
Started in turn 1 here. Oh, it was Trace and Pan. Trace sends it into the corner, runs into the back of Pan.
Battle of the admin cheeses.
Gets loose, manages to keep it rolling, but then he's 3 wide with his teammate and Chris on the bottom.
Yeah. Well, I think they were getting around Priya there, and that had him bottled up.
Contact with the 48, and then he gets dumped by the 85.
It's a pretty bad hit.
So I think that started with Chris sending it a little bit too deep. He gets into the 48. That moves him further up the track. You see the 85 left him a decent amount of space.
Yeah.
But the initial contact with Dysik sends him up the track, and then I don't think there's much the 85 and the 39 could do. That was just a chain of unfortunate events, and then here come the leaders. Meanwhile, the 77's coming into pit, and that's what moves Trace up, who gets bumped into by the 55, and then Silas gets into him. But you know what? It's Martinsville. He'll be okay.
Yeah, he should be all right. We'll just need to stand on the hood, and that should knock it down enough.
So Hunter's gonna lose a lap for sure here.
Oh yeah,
because they came into pit too early. I don't know if there's a problem, or they just retired. 77's out.
Huh?
Oh, that's not good. He's sitting 14th in points. Led through a lot of the regular season. Tire problem is the official reasoning.
Huh?
And they've retired the car.
There it is. That means that they pretty much need to win at the Roval next week, Texas, and Michigan.
Yeah.
They
gotta get top 4.
Yeah.
I've never seen a tire problem written down as tire problem be the cause of retirement. I've never.
Yeah, that's a new one for me.
Tire problem.
And everybody's scraping the wall. Jesus Christ.
That was the thing I told you not to talk about. All right, cool. So,
Well, you know what? You mentioned it, so I'm going to mention it now.
39 and the 85 have a bit of damage. Chris is going to lose a lap. Obviously, they had to do a lot of repairs to that car. And it still looks a little bit beat up on the left side. And we're going to pace one more time around. So, Rusty leads Mark Silas with some newfound damages in second place. Then, of course, we have the lap car trio, the 08, the 34, and the 2. Then it's Savage Toy Show, Michael Deitch, Janza, Julio Caesar, Richard Herman, Asteroid, Midlife, Xander. And I imagine we're going to see some more of the craziness we saw in the last restart, because, once again, the lap cars are going to file up on the bottom.
Yep. And Chris is still on pit road.
He came in again. So I think they did some repairs and then had to do some more.
Well, he's right now 3 laps down.
He's gonna lose another one, yeah. No, this is gonna put him 3 laps down.
Yeah.
So obviously they did some damage repairs and it wasn't enough. They had to come in again. But the lights are out in the pace car. The lap cars are going to file up on the bottom, and oh baby, tighten up those belts, because it's going to get pretty chaotic once again. Rusty Broussard still leading, starting on the outside line. Green flag in the air, Martinsville, and once again, the lap cars get a hell of a start. Emma Lashbrook on the inside, going to try and get back on the lead lap. Squeezing the 55 a little bit, coming out of turn 1. Down the back straightaway, they're going to stay at least double file and not go 3 wide this time. Rusty trying to keep the 08 a lap down. The 08 just trying to stay on the lead lap. So is the idea of the 34 and the 2. They're also laps down. See how much this damage is going to affect Mark Silas on the outside here. As you can see, the Office Depot logo all crinkled up on the hood of that car. And this time, Emmett Lashbrook is going to clear Rusty Broussard. So he does make that inside work early on and will stay on the lead lap. If he gets a caution, he's going to be able to drive all the way back around. We've got a car in the pits here, I think. Maybe that was just the pace van. I think that was just the pace van.
Yeah, the pace van will do that to you sometimes.
Well, it's in a weird part of the pits. Look at it. Rusty leads. Mark Silas looks like he's... Oh, can't quite clear the 34. We've got a battle now between the 57 and the 42 for 5th place. Julio Caesar looking to come out on top and gain that position. As the rest of the field staying pretty solidly double file down the back. I wouldn't be surprised if we got another caution pretty soon. This field is fighting hard. Mark Silas, clear of the 34. See if we can chase down the leader in the 55. You know, that car is decently quick, but that certainly doesn't look very aerodynamically efficient.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, it looks like Chris is back out on track. He's 3 laps down after being involved in that wreck, having to repair a lot of damage. The 39, the 85, they're damaged. Mech has a bunch of damage as well. Priya is still driving 3/4 of a race car, but doing all right. We go up the field, and they're 2 by 2 by 2 all the way around this half-mile paperclip of a track. There's a Carter Friesness crinkled hood as well. We saw Chase get some damage earlier. We're only 30 laps into this thing, and he's certainly looking like Martinsville cars. The lapped Emmett Lashbrook still out front. Rusty Broussard leading the race on his birthday in that Dr. Pepper 55. And he's running a few tenths faster than Mark Silas, it looks like, every single lap. Oh, this last one, maybe not. So Silas is doing all right. He's got damage, but he's still holding pretty strongly on to 2nd place. Maybe not closing in on the leader, but he'll do all right. And given more cautions, more chaos, he definitely has a shot at maybe a win. Jacob sounds like Ed Soundhead. I've never heard that one before.
Huh? You hate to see it. I don't think I sound like Ed whatsoever.
What's going on,
I
guys?
mean,
what's going on?
what's going on, guys? Eddie Soundhead here.
Back again with some more Wreckfest. This time we got the NASCAR Legends at Michigan Speedway, my favorite track.
I'll see you in the next one. That's about as much as I got.
Bunch of bums.
Great. Neat. Grand.
Neat.
Excellent.
I'm not that good at the voice.
Get your
Cody's way
tires
better
here.
at the voice. Tire check.
Oh yeah.
Mark Silas feeling the effects of that damage. Just a couple tenths every single lap, losing out to the 55. Emmett Lashbrook doing a great job of staying out front. It doesn't look like he's really holding up Rusty Broussard. And he's certainly catching up to the tail end of the field, who's now Chris. He's entering turn 3, and the leaders are coming out of turn 2. So, yeah, it's only a matter of time here until we get some crazy, crazy lap traffic. If we stay green, that is. Meanwhile, the 60 and the 2 have been side by side for a while. Luke Rainey a lap down. Savage Toy Show trying to get around the outside of him. But it's been that way for around 10 laps as the 60's in third place. And behind them, the 42 and the 47 battling. Oh, Herman gets into the back of Michael Deitch a little bit, entering turn 3. Points leader. First of the chase-off cars, getting really hungry there. Sticking the nose in on the 57, using the chrome horn. But it looks like he's going to fall back in line behind Deitch. What a battle. This whole pack just being held up by the 2 and the 60 going side by side for so many laps. But finally, Savage Toy Show able to clear the lap down Luke Rainey. Simon Lashbrook crossing the start-finish line. Oh boy, you can see this. You can see this brewing as these lap cars keep battling each other. I feel like the 39 and the 85 have been side by side more than they've been single file this race.
Yeah, it's possible.
And here comes Emmett Lashbrook and your leader, Rusty Broussard. As the biggest gap on track looks like it's between the lap down David Don and third place Savage Toy Show. So the top 2 really with a huge advantage here. And that's just from working their way through lap traffic.
Yeah.
David Don, the new Goki, confirmed. Do I smell retirement? But behind Savage is Julio Caesar in 4th, Janza in 5th, Michael Deitch in 6th, and Richard Herman, who just got passed for 6th by Asteroid Strike. Midlife also having a very good run here. Xander M as well. The top 3 chase-off drivers currently sitting 8th, 9th, and 10th. And they're fighting for it. Midlife 11th in points. Xander M 8th in points. And of course, the 53 is leading right now after a great run last week at Daytona. Still doesn't have a single win on the season, though.
You love to see it.
You want to know another crazy stat? He has 1 top 5.
That's it. And he's in the playoffs.
The only chase-off driver with 1 top 5, and he's sitting first in the points.
Jeez.
So, yeah, he has taken full advantage of the chase-off system.
Yeah, I'd say so.
He's been decently consistent, though. He's had a lot of top 10s. Keep an eye on the front of the field now as 55 of Rusty Broussard starting to deal with some of this lap traffic. First, the 91 of Crispy Fried Racer. Should be no problem here. Oh, maybe I spoke too soon. 91's fighting on the outside. This is going to allow Mark Silas to catch up. All he has to do is do a better job of getting through the traffic than 55 is. Meanwhile, Evan Lashbrook is finally picking off some spots. He's gotten past the 41 of Priya McShane. Because remember, that 91 is now 4 laps down.
Yeah.
But there's a whole lot of traffic for Rusty to deal with here. And some interesting looking race cars for sure.
Just a few.
I mean, we've only had 2 cautions, though. Still a little short of halfway, but not too destructive so far.
I think these guys are still going to have to pit. But I think they can pit now and get to the end. Since we're
I would think
approaching
so.
the halfway
Based
point.
off of the math that you did, yeah. Because they didn't pit under that second caution.
No.
So they will need to pit again, for sure.
Dysick making, I believe, his 5th start in the Sim series. I should probably fact check myself.
Yeah, probably should.
Yeah, this is start
run
number
the series.
5 for the 48. Running that rookie program for DEI. I was going to have to find a new place to go for next season.
I was going to say the defunct DEI has known.
But he's learning. It's certainly a tough track to throw a rookie on. Mark Silas making quick work of Crispy Fried in the 91. Now getting to the inside of Priya McShane. Oh, getting a little bit close in turn 3. And you can see the gap for the lead between the 55 and the 22. And I don't know if the outside's going to work there, Rusty. It's looking like a real roadblock in front of him with the 08 and the 18.
What? Huh? Come on.
Oh, Jake 24 getting to the back of the 48 mid-corner. I know we haven't had a caution in a while, but boy, these drivers are really pushing it.
Yeah, that doesn't mean we need to have one now.
Making the contact on someone's inside rear corner in the middle of a turn sounds like a perfect recipe for a spin around and a big old stack up. So Rusty on the outside. Here comes Mark Silas on the bottom. And we could see a battle for the lead here in a couple of laps, maybe even this time around, if he keeps struggling on the outside of Emmett Lashbrook. And with all this lap traffic stacking him up, you can see the 60 of Savage Toy Show looking pretty close as well. But then the 34 and the 91 are side by side in front of him. Broussard still trying to work the outside of Lashbrook. And staying ahead of Silas for now. Oh boy, hello, I'm you getting all over the rear end of Jake 24. I can't believe how close these guys are getting in the corners. Oh, he just missed turn 1. And of course he's side by side with Trace Ryder yet again. As we are taking away laps here at Martinsville, this is actually really fun. There's some great racing as I just watched the 42 of Julio Cesar shoving the 2 up the track a little bit into turn 3. I want to see a replay of that. That was pretty darn cool. Just driving it deep into the corner, making some contact with the 2 and opening the door for himself. So he's going to be able to complete that pass. 3 wide behind him with the 91 who's 3 laps down. The 2 who's 1 lap down. And Janza who's just trying to get the heck out of there, but he gets turned around coming out of turn 4. Saves it.
Oh, there it goes.
But the caution still comes out.
Good save, but man.
So he did a
So
great
now
job
to
of
pit, they should,
keeping it
in all
rolling,
reality,
but
they should be able to make it.
they should pit now and get to the end, yeah.
Yeah.
So Emmett Lashbrook does end up going a lap down again. All that hard work, and the caution just was untimely.
Yep.
All right. Not sure what that was about, but we're gonna have to figure out who here is gonna who's gonna be allowed past the pace car and who's gonna come into pit. I think the 55 is gonna come in here. Yeah, okay. So here come the leaders down pit road, and then of course the lap cars are gonna stay out. But here comes everybody else. 60, the 42, 57, 47, 98, and then everybody else, as they're still trying to make their way past the pace van, just so they can get into the pits. So 4 tires and fuel will be the call for pretty much everybody. And they should be able to get to the end. No problem. Oh, Savage almost missed his box. They got to do a little bit of a reverse, and it's working for them, whatever they're doing. Rusty, obviously first car out, then the 22. Some of these guys might lose a lap here. Here comes the pace van. And the pace van slows for no one, even though the entire field is on pit road. Here comes the pace van.
And you got to beat the red light. Oh,
Sanders not going to do it. Oh, boy.
That's half the... it's over half the field.
Most of the field is going to go a lap down.
Yeah, over half the field's going to go a lap down here.
Because the pace van slows for no one.
Well, the pace van was flying. They were going faster than they did last time.
Pace van slows for no one. And this is going to be weird now. So Rusty still leads. Then he's got 3 lap cars between himself and Mark Silas. We're going to have to get a quick caution here if we want everyone to get back on the lead lap, because there are a good number of cars stacked up behind the pace van who are still technically on the lead lap, just the tail end of it. Oh boy. So drivers that got out in front of the pace van and actually managed to stay on the lead lap, I believe, is the top 8. So Broussard, Silas, Savage, Caesar, Deitch, Janza, Asteroid, and Midlife. Everybody else is either lap down or at the tail end of the lead lap. And here they come on the bottom side. So, isn't Carter's technically getting a ton of positions here? Because of this stupid system.
Yep.
Because he's on the same lap as these guys on the outside, but because he was behind the leader, they're going to pull up. And this is going to be chaos. Because the leader's way down here. At the back of the field, and here come all the not really lapped cars getting under the not really lead lap cars. And the second half of the race is just going to be madness. So 9th place is going to get the green flag. Carter Friesen has just been promoted to 10th based on who the heck knows. And the leaders are back here. Oh, Silas just got put in the wall.
Oh,
that's going to be...
Yeah, I heard it.
No caution.
That's going to... What?
It
was at the back half of the field. So Mark Silas, who was running second, just got punted. So
just
now Rusty Broussard's race to lose.
No yellow. Let's watch this again. It was Savage Toy Show on the inside. Oh, he made contact with Trace Ryder and got into him. Oh,
so Trace
boy.
takes out 2 guys now.
I think Trace just went... Yeah, he just went up wide in the corner when they were going 3 wide. And that's Silas out of the fight for the win, and with even more damage on top of what he already had. So let's try and find the leader here. Oh my goodness. So Rusty leads. Savage is up to 2nd now. No, Caesar just passed him. Julio on the bottom here. Just got past Savage Toy Show. And look out, because Trace Ryder's on the inside of the leader. Oh, but Julio Caesar's going to cross over on the straightaway, get under him on entry. What a great move by the 42. Up into 2nd place. It's a career drive here from Julio Caesar. And he needs it. He's trying his best right now to save this team from losing a charter in the offseason based on how poor the performance was earlier on. So deep traffic. Rusty still leads. Boy, he has to stay on his toes here with all these cars in front of him, and they're going to go 3 wide almost.
Yeah, really. He needs to make sure he doesn't get wrecked.
Or get collected in someone else's send. Because looking at this, I feel like it's only a matter of time. I mean, look at this pack of cars. Even at the front, they're looking a wreck.
Julio's in 2nd spot. I don't think I'd ever say those words, ever.
That's what I was just talking about.
Holy
He's right behind
cow.
the leader.
What?
Oh, Dysik and Flynn got together in turn 3. I would say that's the problem spot, but these guys have had issues on both ends of the racetrack.
Yep.
So you can see the 42 in second place, right behind our leader, Rusty Broussard, in deep, deep traffic. All these cars. And they're fighting hard. There's nothing Rusty can do right now. The 25 and the 85 are both side by side in front of him. Those are all lap cars. And having led more than half of the race, this is his to lose. This is going to be a game of patience at this point. He can't push too hard. If he pushes too hard, he's going to wreck. But he also has second place right behind him. And then third is Savage Toy Show. He's a little further ways back. But it looks like Midlife is almost looking to pass him. He's getting past Michael Deitch. Or Asteroid Strike, sorry, is in third now. He passed the 60. So a good late season push from the 98, who unfortunately barely missed out on the Chaseoffs this season after making it last season. It's been a disappointing year for that car.
That it has.
This field's starting to spread out a little bit. I feel like the chance of a caution is getting less and less. The 01 and the 33, Xander and Carter have both just pulled away from the rest of the field. They might actually be able to tack themselves onto the rear here and maybe get past Silas. Meanwhile, Rusty Broussard's still working on Hello, I'm You. And he's got a mirror full of second place, Julio Caesar. And now how aggressive is the 42 going to be?
Do you want a charter?
Do you want the win?
Well, yeah, exactly. Win and you're in.
Oh,
Win,
he's
you
gonna
might have a
try
right
the
here.
outside?
Oh, I thought he
that
was
didn't
going to run
work.
into him there. Hallow kind of held him up. He has to be careful with the MP behind him. They're 3 wide back there with Trace.
Oh, that's going to go well. 3 wide with Trace. We've seen that before.
Yeah, seriously. He's been a bulldozer so far today.
Julio Caesar to the outside for the lead. He saw that the inside wasn't working for Broussard. If he gets a good run...
It's going to be tough, though, because DNP's now on his inside. So this doesn't help him.
If it doesn't work out, it doesn't help him.
Oh, huh? Is he going to be able to use the outside line at Martins and, like, have a shot here?
I think if Rusty gets held up by the 85, he might be able to do it. Because he's getting
Which
such a
is
great run off the
possible.
corner on the outside.
But he has to be careful with Jake 24 in front of him, and he doesn't hold Julio up here.
Well, the 28 and the 25 have been going side by side for so many laps here.
Yeah. But it's going to be tough for Julio to fall in the line with them being side by side.
Julio led that lap. He beat
Oh
the
my
55
gosh.
to the line. Julio Caesar has led a lap. I've
Hell
never.
has frozen over here at Martinsville.
Julio Caesar, he got his first ever top 10 last week. Here he is running for the lead at Martinsville. And he's just getting around the outside of the 55.
And we've got about 40 laps to go here to settle it. Looks like that inside line, I think, is starting to work out a little bit better. Maybe DNP giving the 55 just a little bit of help on the bottom.
But Julio's leading all these laps because he gets to the stripe before the 55.
Now, DNP's going to try and go to the outside.
Almost getting on the corner of the 42.
And that hurt Julio big time right there.
That could be the break that Rusty needs, but...
Well,
can't
but they're still
clear
side by
him.
side in front of these guys.
Oh boy,
Jake
so
24
Rusty's
was
back
able
in
to
the
get
lead,
away.
but they can't go anywhere.
Yeah. They're boxed in.
And here comes Ben Pye looking to the inside of the 18 behind him.
And he's still left down.
But it could still mix things up. Julio on the outside taking the lead, almost
He's
clear
gonna
of the
lead
55.
this one. So close. If he would have cut down, I think he would have forced it there. But
That's an easy way to put yourself in the wall. You gotta make sure you're absolutely clear.
yeah, that's true. Let's see if he can try and get it here.
Oh, Rusty got a good
Julio.
run through 3 and 4. Can
Yeah,
Julio defend
Rusty
him
kind of
straight?
backed up the corner.
He's still there. A good entry from
Julio's got to
Caesar.
be perfect here.
He's got a good exit as
Julio
well.
at the racetrack.
That's going to work out for him. I've never seen guys go side by side for the lead this much. Not at any track, let alone
Seriously.
Martinsville. Who'd have thought? So
And it
Rusty
being
led the
this
last
close.
one. Julio led this one. They're just going back and forth. Yeah, do this to the end. This is great. Yeah, imagine that. Pantallica and Julio Caesar win in the same day.
That's cancel worthy.
Oh, I think Rusty cleared him. Finally, it happened out of turn 4. Oh, and here comes DNP.
Yeah, he did. DNP just sent it on the inside. Good
Julio's
grief.
got a better exit, though. He should be able to clear him here. And he does.
Maybe. Yep.
So a fantastic battle for the lead. Julio led 5 of those laps. But really, I think it was 8 or 9 that were side by side for.
Yeah. So, Julio keeps Rusty from leading every single lap.
He's making him work hard for that lead. But it's getting busy in front. Oh, Cody!
Well, I was going to say, this is... Oh my god, Cody.
I don't think he saw the 55 on the entry there. Certainly
His
didn't
spotter
look
didn't
like
tell
it.
him Carlo. His name's not Carlos, of course, it's Rusty, but Carlo.
Wow.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Oh, DNP sticking on the 42 again. That's going to cost him a lot.
Yeah.
I think Julio had a look at the inside of Cody, and DNP keeps on going there. I don't think he has a choice though because he's got Ben Pie behind him.
Julio has to get to the bottom there. If he could have gotten to the bottom going into turn 1, he would have had the spot. He had him cleared.
Well, he keeps
But
trying
he
to run
just
his
gave
line
the-
through the corner, but DNP keeps
Yeah,
sticking his
and the
nose
18
in.
is just there.
He's got to get to
I'm
the
sure
inside of Cody right now.
I'm sure Julio and DNP are going to have some words post-race.
There we go. Finally gets to the inside of the 28. Because he's just trying to run the preferred line to get a run on the 28.
Yeah.
And DNP just sticks his nose in mid-corner. He's never going to make that move. He's never going to get a good exit like that. Oh! Caesar got a bit loose. We got a yellow. Caution flag is out.
Yeah, I wonder if that was the panic line for Julio.
Deitch is in the pits. Oh, they're stacking up. Looks like Cage
man.
has some damage.
Make sure
We're
the
going to have to get
leaders
this
don't
field
get killed.
sorted out. Well, we're going to have to do this whole game again as the leaders are trying to catch up to the pace van, and the AI keep forgetting that they can drive through the pace van.
Not in their world.
They're all going to try and go around and hopefully not collide with any of the leaders because... There we go.
That
All right,
would
we're
be
all sorted out.
calamity.
So let's take a look at what caused this caution. I have no idea.
Yeah, really. Did Deitch just stop on track?
I didn't... Is it this?
Or no? Hold on.
Oh, 3 chase-off cars going 3 wide. That was getting to the caution. Oh, it's Deitch. You're
Okay, so it is
absolutely
Deitch.
correct. Deitch
Oh, he just David Rudiman.
He just stopped on track. The car's dead.
He just pulled a David Rudiman.
That car's done.
Dead ass just stopped.
The car just died. He's stuck on the front stretch. There's nothing he can do.
Michael Deitch is David Rudiman now. This is it. Welcome to 2012.
So that was the cause of the caution. I think Jake's about
Deitch
to
just stopped.
lose
We're
a
under
lap.
yellow, so that means we're gonna go wide and see a big one here.
Oh boy, this is shaking things up. So Rusty still leads. Cody's a lap down. DNP's a lap down. A lot of the guys got back on the lead lap.
Frickin' Caesar.
Led 5 laps. And he's sitting in second. And now we've got 29 cars in the lead lap again. So we're all sorted out there. Trace is waiting for everyone to go by. So this is going to be an interesting restart here as we're approaching 25 to go.
Yeah. I'm watching the stats here to see if anything comes up for Deitch, and nothing yet.
Are they able to keep that thing going? They're back on track.
Depends on
Hey,
what the.
they've run out of gas. Maybe a tire went down or something.
I'm gonna do the Jimmy Spencer strategy here. It's a green car, so Danica Patrick's driving it,
All right.
and instead of taking her hands off the wheel, she took her foot off the gas. That's what happened. Jimmy Spencer's words, not mine, but
So Deitch goes
they
a lap
can be
down.
applied here.
Asteroid's in third. Midlife is in fourth. Then it's Savage Toy Show Janza. Mark Silas is still in seventh with that car after being dumped and put in the wall. Mark Silas is sitting at seventh, ahead of Xander M. Carter Vries and David Alvarez into the top 10.
Xander M has damage. Good lord.
Oh, they all got damage.
And Carter.
All right.
Both have bad damage.
25 laps to go.
Oh,
Green
boy.
flag in the air. And Rusty gets a good start, but not able to clear the 28, and we're playing this game again.
Yep.
Oh boy, and it's 3 wide behind them. Teammates, 3 teammates, all of Mechanized Racing minus Mech himself, going 3 wide here. Oh, and that's gonna shove Midlife out of the line.
We've already
He's the only one on the
seen them
lead
wreck
lap.
each other once.
Oh, it's getting dangerous. Oh, and a
Deitch
couple.
got-
The 2's almost over. Deitch is around. That's gonna be a caution again.
Oh!
Johnston in it as well.
Austin
Rolo's got a
Ripp
ton
just
of
piled
damage.
it in.
KHP just put it in the wall after the fact. That's gonna be another caution real quick.
That for sure. That is a caution.
Wow,
So-
the O2
We almost
rolled.
made 2 laps. What? What?
Flynn and Rolo?
Brad Flynn.
What?
Good thing both those guys are out of the playoffs here.
Oh, they sent it in on Pan. I think that's...
Oh!
What happened here?
That's a hard hit.
Rolo tries to
is
send it in
brutal.
3 wide, gets into Pan, and just sends himself
Well,
up the
maybe-
track and into the wall.
Maybe he couldn't see out the windshield because the hood popped up. Holy crap!
Well, his hood popped up from the earlier incident, which we saw AFK almost flip as he got hooked with
Yeah,
Deitch
really.
coming out of turn 4.
The Deitch causes back-to-back accidents.
And then he goes up into Austin Ripp, and there's Rolo. Jeez.
Yep.
Johnston as well with a bunch of
Piled
damage.
it in.
Wow. All right.
Yeah.
So another quick caution. Flynn's going to go a lap down. I don't
At
know
least.
what the condition on Rolo is. He's out. 00's out,
Yeah, he's done. He's retired.
as expected.
He's had it up. He's going home.
And we're going to play this game again.
Do it to me one more time. Once is never enough. It's a shame we
Cautions
can't
breed
lose wheels in
caution.
this game.
Oh my god. All right. Okay.
Midlife is still in 4th, Mac. So he didn't really lose that many spots because the caution came out. He just got passed by a couple lappers.
Yeah,
I
don't
think
worry.
the
Once
only
they turn the
spot he-
lights off, they're going to get all the lap
the only
cars on the
spot
inside
he
again.
may have lost instead of 3rd, but still.
Well, I think that about settles it for the 00's charter.
Yeah. I'd like to solve the puzzle.
Oh boy.
Hunter had tire problems, I guess. Just somebody went in.
It
flattened all
officially
the
says
gears off the
tire
road.
problem. I don't know what to make of it, honestly.
Goodyear swapped out all of their tires for tires from Indianapolis 2008.
Here's my favorite part. Rolo is still a lap ahead of
The
Chris.
guy who designed this first corner should be taken in a dark room and beat about the head.
Oh, hey, Charlie Mander. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Thanks for designing this corner. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. I know this is a bit of a long one, but we're in the final stretch, and this is going to be interesting.
I still
remember-
don't think it's as long as last week, so...
If we get a caution in the last 10 laps, we're restarting single file.
Single file.
So, oh, baby, it's going to be interesting. Coming to the green flag for lap 109 of 125. Rusty Broussard on the outside. Bunch of lap traffic on the inside. Green flag in the air. And was that them going 3 wide already? Yes, it is.
Of course.
Xander on the inside of
'Cause why
Priya
not?
and
Well,
Mark shoving him up the
Luke
track in
Rainey,
turn 2.
At this point, he's a lap down, but still. Gotta
Rainey
be
sends
aggressive,
it.
especially for him.
Xander sending it. Here comes David Don to the inside of the 41 and the 22.
Oh my god.
Oh, and
Couple of
the
jumped race
22 gets
cars.
put in the wall again. Mark Silas just keeps getting smacked. Here comes the 01 and
He
the 33. This is for
gotten
position.
battered, dipped, and fried tonight. It's ridiculous.
This is for 7th. They're going 3 wide for 7th. With 2 chase-off drivers. Oh, Carter gets up in the 01 just a little bit. Mark Silas is going to have to give it. Oh, he's in the wall with the 01. They save it, though.
We stay green.
Oh, my
And
goodness.
here comes Trace.
Meanwhile, at the front, the 55 has put 2 lap cars between himself and the 42 of Julio Caesar. But it's still just
Remember when Mark
craziness
Silas was
behind
running
them.
second?
AFK's coming into pit. I don't know why he didn't do that under caution with the look of that car.
Yeah, really.
Flynn as well. They just got that out of the pits, and now, oh baby, that's a short track
Looks
car
like a
right
modified. Yep.
there. He's coming back out on track in the middle of the field because, of course, he is. Oh boy, Rusty still
Hey,
leads.
what's one more wrecked car?
Julio's in second, Asteroid's in third, then is Midlife. Oh my god. Savage Toy Show, Janza, Carter, Xander, Silas. Chase the Coyotes in 10th. He had a bunch of damage in that first caution. Look at this car. 10th place.
The AFK Master was sitting in 10th before it came onto pit road. So he just threw away a top 10 finish.
Well, that car was so damaged. How was he still in 10th? There he's in the pits.
I don't
This
know.
is him coming out of the pits. We got a second modified on the track.
And
Oh,
he's
of
going to
course,
come up
right
in the middle of the
right in
field.
front of 5th place, Savage Toy Show.
because of course he is.
Meanwhile, Julio's still stuck in lap traffic as we're
Yeah,
counting these laps down. They got 12 to go.
Rusty is gone. Rusty is about half a second faster than everybody else.
He just wants a green flag run to the end. There's nothing more
Yeah.
than 55 wants than just stay green. Stay green. Please. He's got 2 lap cars
Caution.
between himself and
Caution.
Oh,
Caution.
just as I said it. Yellow flag is out. And
What's
we're going to be
this one
starting single
for?
file. I have
What's
no
this
idea.
one for?
I'm trying to find out. I think
Are
someone
you
got
kidding
spun
me?
and saved it again.
Oh my gosh. Let's follow the pace, man.
Oh, it's Johnston. Johnston in turn 3.
Oh, turn 4. Off of the bumper of pure. Oh, they're
Oh,
third
oh,
wide.
Chris, that wasn't gonna work. Oh boy, 2
Buddy.
chase-off drivers in the wall. 61's got damage as well. Oh my God, Carnation's just trying to keep it
Oh.
under control. Pure's got big damage. Bye on the front of that car.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be saying bye to that hood if he gets another
When
hit
you're
like
4
that.
laps down, you can't send it in the middle 3 wide. That was never gonna work.
Yeah, I think Chris is gonna have some drivers at his throat post race here.
Oh boy, yeah, you can't be doing that. All right, so what the heck are we doing now? We got 2
We're
lap
gonna restart
cars.
with like 4 laps to go.
And it's going to be single file, which means Julio has to kick it in gear
Pass 2.
immediately.
Yeah, he has to pass 3 cars here on the restart.
And the rest of the pack, well, I have no idea if they're going to make it. I think Pan has a clean car, which is amazing. No, he's got the deck lid popped up. Priya's in the pits again. Everyone's got damage. Mark Silas is still in 9th place with this car.
That's what I love about the Sim series. It just, oh my gosh.
Oh, we got some clean cars.
Reminder,
The 20 and the 83.
We're at the Roval next week.
Oh, the Roval's going to be madness.
We're
Madness.
actually at the Roval next week.
Oh, no.
Good God.
No one told me my mic was in the wrong channel mode. Cool.
Huh.
Thanks, people. I was like in one. I was in the left more than the right. Oopsies.
Oh. Hell, I don't know these things.
All right. This is going to be the last restart.
Oh yeah.
If they get another caution, oh my God! Look at the 7. He was in 7th place. Why did they pit? Oh my God! What?
He must have gotten
Destroyed under caution. Look at Priya doesn't have a back or a front.
Oh my goodness! The 92. He's staying out there with the damage.
Prius car looks like Kyle Larson's car after he went into the catch fence in Xfinity, except the engine's still in there. Like, what?
All right, lights are out on the pace van, which means they're going to go green with 6 to go. Julio Cesar has 6 laps to get past 2 hungry lap cars and the leader if he wants it.
And if we get a caution here, it's over. It's toast.
Yeah, a caution will end the race.
Because
Unless
we're averaging
no,
about
caution
5
will end the
laps
race.
under caution.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's going to be 5 to
lap.
go here, actually.
Yeah.
Green flag in the air. Oh, Ben Pice sends it on the inside. He's going to try and get... Oh, he goes to the inside of Julio as well.
You like some cheese on that
Oh,
restart,
but they're going to go
Rusty.
3 wide with the 0-8 and midlife in the middle. This is a battle here for 3rd place between the 83 and the 98. Midlife does clear him. Julio's stuck on the outside. That's not where he wants to be. Rusty's going to be driving away happy because the lappers are getting into
At
it.
this point, he doesn't care as long as he's not the caution.
Julio Cesar still stuck on the outside. Midlife may be looking at 2nd place. He's in 3rd now on the inside of the 98. They're going to keep battling on to the end. Still no caution yet, but deep in the pack, oh boy, they're trying hard. Deitch is coming into the pits again. We know that car's had troubles all day. The rest of these cars are destroyed. The 20's still a lap down, trying to send it in on 2nd place.
You'll love to see it. You really do.
But they're still side by side for 3rd. Oh, the 83 getting into the 98 a little bit for 3rd place as they're coming to the line with 2 to go.
Little bump and run. And Pan is in the top 15, 14. Holy cow.
What in the
It'll be
lead
the highest finish ever.
almost all day today. He's had to fight hard for it. He's had to do a lot of restarts, but white flag is in the air so many times. He's come so close to winning. But Rusty Broussard in the 55 on his birthday, no less. On his birthday, look at the gap he's got over the rest of them as the 57 comes out of the pits and gets in the way. I've been waiting to say this one. Happy birthday, Rusty Broussard, 20 years old. It's perfect.
20 years old, he's got it.
It's perfect.
So
Julio
Rusty
Cesar is going to come home in
Broussard.
2nd. The battle for 3rd came down to the line, but it was Asteroid Strike who got it.
First Sim Series driver in history to win on their birthday. How about that?
I love that he's 20 years old, too. Just to complete that line. History. History. Carnation didn't win on his birthday. I just said happy birthday, Carnation, because it was because someone did the Trevor Bain thing. That's definitely Rusty Broussard winning on his birthday, and the first one to ever do it.
And Nick verified that he did not win on his birthday.
Yeah.
So, fake news.
And here's one for the stat friends out there. Mech reminding us, we've had 16 different winners in 16 different races.
Jesus Christ.
I can't believe that.
So
We
if
did
we
not-
would have made the regular season 16 races, you wouldn't have had to do anything except win.
Ben! Thanks for the sub. Oh my god, 7 months. 7 months. Thanks, pal. I appreciate it. You chose a good time.
It's like 7 months.
Thanks, Jacob. Jesus Christ. Oh
Just in case
boy.
I-
Oh boy. So we're gonna take a look at the point standings for Martinsville after Martinsville. As soon as I bring it all up here. What a race. I can't believe how we actually had some amazing battling for the lead with Julio Cesar of all people.
Seriously. Like that was the curveball.
Well,
That nobody was expecting.
that ended up being the battle for the lead. You know, because Rusty came out on top, he got the win.
Yep.
And 6 cautions.
Well, between 4 and
So-
12, we did it.
Yeah, over 4 under 12.
I think most races have been over 412 in the Sim Series. In fact, it would be hard to name races that weren't, apart from Richmond and Bristol. All right.
Well, wasn't there a race? Wasn't there a race that there was only like one caution?
I think
Or
we've
am I
had a
thinking
no
that's the
caution
same?
race this season, but I forget.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it was one of the road courses. Wasn't it? CTMP?
Maybe. Anyways, point standings. This is gonna be fun. All right, loading up the standings. Here we go. Herman stays on top. Carter Friesen up to second. Midlife up to third. Xander M up to fourth. So those are your top four right now. Remember, we have 3 more chase-off races. And then the top 4 after those 3 will all be tied up for Homestead and go against each other in the finale. Hello, I'm you in 5th. Out of Ben Pye, Luke Rainey, KHP, McSpookboy, Pure in 10th. Chase the Coyote down to 11th. Priya McShane 12th. DS 13th. Ryan Johnston 14th. DNP 15th. And Heartbreak for Hunter B. That tire problem put him down to the bottom of the chase-off by 40-some points. 30-some points.
That just dead last. That's a rip.
Boy. Savage up to 17th. So of the non-chase-off drivers, he's now ahead. He's now the top guy, ahead of Rusty and Brad Flynn and Fireball. And we'll take a look down the order. Next week is the Roval. Good God. The Roval's going to be fun.
Next week is the Roval. It better be.
Well, look, I wanted to
Tom's
make...
Heartburn Turn better live up to its name.
Actually, it won't be called the Tom's Heartburn Turn.
Okay.
It is referred to as Shrimp Turn 1.
Okay, I
And
appreciate
you will
that.
see why.
Shrimp Turn 1 better get some action down there. Let me tell you what. They better be piling it in on a restart.
Look, we wanted the chase-offs to be the best show in the Sim series, all right? Daytona, Martinsville, Roval. You don't want to
And
miss
then
any of it.
Texas and Michigan, but you know.
Do you remember how exciting Texas and Michigan were last season?
No.
All right, well, let's say you probably.
The only
'cause
thing
you
I
weren't
remember
there.
about Michigan was yeah, exactly. The only one I remember about Michigan was the dump and run for the win with lap traffic.
And Texas had, I think, the biggest crash in Sim series history, or the hardest for sure.
I was gonna say, how do you have the biggest? I remember a pretty bad crash at Talladega that Drayden's end killing the
Oh,
inside
you're
wall
right.
and
That
going
that
back
might
up
top
and
it.
taking- Yeah.
All right. Well, the hardest
Yeah.
crash of season 1. Well, I don't know. There were some bad ones at Bristol. Charlotte was pretty rough too.
Wait, did we go to Texas once last season?
Yes. There's only
Then I
one
was
track
there
we
for
do
that, right?
twice, and it's Daytona.
Yeah, then I was there because I did Pocono and then I did Texas in the chase-offs last year. So
All right,
yeah.
Jacob doesn't know what he's doing. I
was
don't know
there.
what I'm doing. I made a bunch of goofs, but that's fine. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, really.
I gotta check my own schedule. Hold on. What did I say I was doing this week?
Yep.
This is usually where I
Plethora?
update you guys.
Platora?
Shut up. Wednesday night, we might not have a stream. We might not. Keep your eyeballs in the Discord. I'll probably announce that tomorrow, depending on what I'm doing. We're gonna do something fun on Thursday night, and we're gonna do something fun on Friday night. And that's that. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being a part of the Sim series, showing all your support. Follow me on Twitch. Follow me on Twitter. It's all cool. Follow Jacob on Twitter. Sure, why not? I've got his thing up here. Go check it out. All right.
Okay, awesome, cool. See you.
I'll see you later. Thanks for watching the Sim series.